Working hard?
It's the lumbago. If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You can be so testy. What is it, constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither. Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, me neither. All right. Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slums.
Now, how about I take the saloons and you take the slums? Come on, move it.
I don't know which one is smart to go towards first, so I'm just gonna go towards the saloon first.
Hey, why does everything so swirl? Hey, partner, you seen a big Indian guy?
Indian? Sure. I've seen hundreds.
A big guy. Boxer, maybe? Likes fighting?
Yeah. Bare knuckle guy. Think he's fighting tonight over at St. Saturnine's.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem, bud.
I'd like to be alone with you, honey.
Well, I'm glad that which one we chose was the right one. Oops, sorry, man.
What took you so long?
Oh, good Lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met, and he told me Charles was here.
Folks, they love a surprise.
Not one of life's great mysteries, turns out.
And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. I'm leaving now.
He don't know the half of it.
John? You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe he was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of, just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So,
let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, lone wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean.
Get him, Charles.
Potter! What is this?
Pretend he's Micah.
What is this?
Lone wolf.
Or something? Go, wolf! Kill that bastard!
Knock him out.
What's he doing?
Don't back out just yet.
Redskin!
Try and stand on your feet. Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, Lone Wolf, whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
We just made the bed I said we
So you
should
keen
make.
on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Oh, just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on. This way. My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me a satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
I'm sorry.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. And Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey,
Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three. Three.
Let's go. There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Okay.
Come on, John. I'll drive.
Hey-ya! Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on. You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Saint Denis ain't short on police.
I remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No. We can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
John! Charles! You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Yeah.
Probably finding Charles. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. We can now craft items at the main campfire. Alright. I would just start the next Uncle mission immediately, but I do want to make sure that we get the journal entries in. And the next mission doesn't add any journal entries or anything like that, but I'd rather do this first and make sure that we're good to go with that sort of thing. My hope is that if I'm correct on this, I had planned to hunt for, hold on, pronghorns and get at least 2 of the entries for pronghorn. I think there's like 4 different pronghorns you can hunt down here. So my hope is to get entries for the pronghorns down here at the very least. And there's 2 entries you can get. But out of the 4 that you can hunt, I don't know which ones really do it. Maybe any of them? I don't really know. But we'll also be getting the next horse we're working on. In fact, why don't I just camp, extend time, we'll make sure the journal comes in the way that we want, and then I'll head down there, get the horse, get the journal entries that we want, and then we'll come back up here and do Uncle's mission immediately. I shouldn't have to change. This shouldn't take too long. The thing I want to do more than anything is get the Mustang that's down there. Went to Saint Denis with Uncle because Charles Smith was there and in trouble. Charles had been taken in boxing and did not seem in too much trouble after all, until we stumbled into some local gangsters who wanted to shoot both of us. And now he's here and I've got myself a completely different family to the one I had a while ago. Not sure what to make of that. Alright, well now it seems like we got a page available, so I'm going to go and get those pronghorn journal entries. And then we'll make our way back up here. But you'll see me again when I find some pronghorns to hunt. And more specifically, when we find the horse that I'm looking for. Okay, I think there's some items here that we can get, so let's search. Nothing in here. I think there's a book right here. True Tales of Frank Heck. Alright. The Incredible True Tales of Frank Heck. Hell, Heck, and Thunder on Rawhide Road. With them hands right now where I can see him. The closest of them yelled, his horse rearing up with a scream. The driver reined the horses of the wagon to a halt, and with no change of expression and without the very indication of quivering a muscle said, Frank Heck don't put his hands up for no man, no lady neither. The outlaws checked each other uneasily, sensing fear in one another that he might resist. Frank saw he was covered in several rifles and a large pistol in the hand of the leader. I know you to be carrying a gold box in there. I aim to trouble you for it. The leader of the outlaws jeered, bringing her horses up alongside the wagon, her face covered with a black handkerchief. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Frank Heck doesn't carry gold, and Frank Heck don't stand no trifling from no road thief, and besides, this coach has already been robbed, he replied. The woman motioned to the men surrounding the coach. Have you set a trap for us, she asked. You calling Frank Heck a liar? Frank Heck don't stand for distortions of his moral character, he scoffed. She slowly opened the wagon door with the barrel of her revolver and grew black with rage at what she beheaded there. God damn you, Frank Heck, you have sealed your doom, she hollered. Looks like I already sealed yours, he laughed. She looked at the crates of dynamite inside. A lit fuse was slowly crawling across the wagon floor. Her face filled up with rage. Frank knocked the weapon from the hand of the nearest bandit and leapt to the back of the man's horse. He grabbed him by the scruff of the neck and threw him off his mare and shot the man as he hit the ground. Frank whirled around and he and the horse shot off like an arrow, a look of confusion on the bandits' faces. When suddenly the wagon exploded in a raging ball of fire and splinters, the leader of the bandits gave chase, firing her pistol as Frank weaved in and out of the trees, jumping the horse over a fallen log. Ain't nobody outrun Frank Heck or outshoot, he laughed. Turning his gun behind him and firing a shot that grazed her arm, drawing blood, she hollered out in pain, losing him in a thicket as she tended to her arm. She circled around to the left and stopped between the stand of trees when the lariat shot out and wrapped around her shoulders, pulling her to the ground. You made a mistake chasing after me. Ain't wise to tangle with Frank Heck, he said, twisting the rope around his wrist. The woman laughed as she laid on the ground. She wrapped her boot around the rope and kicked with all her might, pulling Frank Heck off his horse. He yelped as he hit the ground with a thud. She sprung on him in a flash, a look of fiendish cruelty on her face as she pointed the revolver in his face. Don't move, she said angrily. His calm obeyed, no fear or anticipation of the punishment his enemy intended apparent on his face. You're the most wicked man that dwells along this border. I've been hunting you down going on 2 years, Frank Heck, she said, ripping the handkerchief off her face, revealing a wicked smile with devilish intent. She grabbed his hair and yanked his head back, placing the revolver under his chin as she placed her lips on his, knowing full well that she loved him as a woman can only truly love a man who kills for a living and does not fear death like some wimp in a town, but embraces it like a tough man in the wilderness. I guess this Frank Heck is sure a ladies' man. If that's what you need to do to get that. Like a kiss from a girl. Wait a minute, what's this? Eat of knowledge. Okay, I think there's a cheat code here somewhere, and that might be it. Hold on. I'm looking. I think I just misremembered that. Probably not, actually. I kind of have a feeling, but that might be a cheat code. It looks like the fact that it's carved in is kind of interesting. All right, well, back to searching. I'm gonna save so we don't lose where we are, obviously.
Slow now.
I wonder what's in this house. Probably just some basic items, you know. Ooh, there's a lockbox. Probably some money in there, right? Right? Miracle Cure, a wedding ring, we can sell that. I need to sell some items to the fence again. It's not so bad. Another lockbox, okay. Hair pomade, okay. Alright, not a whole lot, but still a couple items. That's not so bad. Alright, back to hunting.
Hello, girl.
Oh wait, we need one of those horses. That's an Appaloosa.
Come talk to me, won't you? Oh, come on. There we go.
I didn't think these spawned down here.
Fine. It's nothing, really. Come on.
It glitched out for a second. It was like, hold on. Factory reset.
Can you calm down?
Alright, nice. Oh, look, there's red sage right there. Kind of debating on maybe I should just get the plants right now instead of the animals, but I know I kind of want to get the pronghorns first, honestly, because I think I want to get the legendary pronghorn as soon as possible, so we can make any outfits that we need to make with those. The legendary cougar that's down here is a bit farther off, so that one's just gonna have to wait. Do I need a woodpecker? I don't think I do. No, I need a blue jay, a cedar waxwing, and a crow. We've been encountering crows. I need to actually look for them. Not sure if there's anything here. Guess we can check into the house.
Whoa, easy. Good girl. Let's go.
I was seeing people over here. We're not gonna go up there yet because that place has a. Oh wait, it's a pronghorn. All right, let's see if we can get this one studied and tracked before we kill. Where'd it go? It's running from us. It's running from us. Dang, this thing is fast. All right, we need to catch up to it.
Hey, easy.
Damn it. I keep stopping. Okay. Track. And... all right. Was it a doe or buck? I think it's a buck. It is. Cool.
Don't worry, girl.
The Sonoran pronghorn buck can be found in the open deserts of New Austin. Their herbivorous diet consists of grasses, forbs, green shoots, and sagebush. These large mammals require higher impact weapons while hunting. This ideal weapon for an effective takedown are rifles or a bow with arrows. The mature venison can be used in cooking, and their skin can be used for crafting. Okay, now if we can find a doe, then I think that will add the journal entries, but I don't know if it's like a specific one out of the two. There's the Sonoran and then there's the Baja, which I think the Baja is further west, like a lot of the other animals. So if we can get these instead first, that would be perfect. Ooh, cedar waxwing? Cedar waxwing? Hold on. You got a perfect one in there somewhere? Let's hope I got the perfect one. Is it at the top of the ledge? Probably. No? No? And I did get the perfect one. Great. That's awesome.
Easy there.
Not trying to go all like fucking like special agent or something right now. Aged pirate rum, that's always good to have, and I think this is a lockbox.
You okay? Hey, girl. Let's go. Whoa!
Can't study these yet. I think those are wild Picaris. Which I'm not even sure if I was saying those right, honestly.
Oh, now.
I'm not sure this is a doe or a buck.
Saddle.
You got it, though. Which I think this will add the same entry as the other buck will. But at least we got it. The Baja Californian buck, pronghorn buck's main habitat is Gaptooth Ridge and Rio Bravo. As herbivores, their diet includes sagebush, green shoots, grasses, and forbs. These large mammals require higher impact weapons when hunting. The ideal weapons for an effective takedown are rifles or a bow with arrows. Their mature venison can be used in cooking, and their skin can be used for crafting. So I was a little bit wrong. They aren't as west as I originally had thought. Okay, I think the horse we're looking for is actually close by. So... Is that it? I think that's it. Or no, wait, that's an American paint horse. Hold on. Not the horse we're looking for, but I would gladly bond with that now.
Okay.
Or not bond with it. Just break it.
It's nothing. Whoa. Hey now. Hey, enough.
Cool.
There. Let's go, girl. Hey, easy.
Hold on. Okay. Found the dough.
Head up.
Got it. The Baja California pronghorn doe's main habitat is Gaptooth Ridge and Rio Bravo. As herbivores, their diet includes sagebush, green shoots, grasses, and forbs. These large mammals are required higher impact weapons when hunting. The ideal weapons for an effective takedown are rifles or a bow with arrows. Their mature vested could be used in cooking, and their skin could be used for crafting. Okay. Now, that should add the journal entries that we need. If not, then we'll have to find this in Norin. Pronghorn, for sure. I think we need the Nakota, and then the Mustang, which we're looking for a special Mustang that's supposed to be in this region, and I think that is it right there.
Don't mean we ain't friends. Calm down. Stay calm, friend. Hey, whoa! Whoa! Easy! Stop! Hey! Come on!
And there it is. This is the special Mustang coat that you can get in the epilogue. We're going to immediately go and put this in to a stable for us up here. And now that we also have the pronghorns, I think should be able to give us an entry. I'm going to try to bond with this
There's a boy.
horse on the way there so that it doesn't leave us.
Good boy. Good. Hey, boy. Good horse. Hey. It's all right, ain't it? We're okay.
I think it's called a tiger striped one, so.
How are you? There. How about this? Well done.
Great. Now it should stick with us, but we're going to go ahead and get it into the stables as soon as we can. Okay, we are here in Blackwater, and we're going to put this Mustang in the stable. We're going to bond with this one. This is the only Mustang that we haven't got the chance to bond with because it's been locked off to the epilogue. And what did I decide to name it? I think I decided to name it, I think Woods.
I got space for you if you need stabling.
Let's retrieve this. Saddle you up.
If you ain't got
See,
the papers,
Tiger
I
Striped
can give
Bay.
you
I think I
full
decided to name it
price.
Woods for like Tiger Woods. I just think that's funny. It's the only like, or maybe an even better name. What's It's James Woods, isn't it? From Black Ops? I think that's even a better name. Frank. Okay, what am I thinking? James Woods. I'm thinking of the actor. Frank. I'm gonna name him Frank for Frank's Woods. That's a better. That's something I identify with more. Frank. Frank Woods.
One of them.
And besides,
Now
Frank
that's
for
a
a
proper
horse name
name
just
for a
sounds
horse.
funnier. Rachel Frank. Ah. Better than or no, wait. It's because he's a tiger stripe. Duh. I don't know why I thought the name was Woods.
Times are changing fast.
I'll just name him Woods.
$1900s are flying by.
Maybe I should stick with the name Frank. I don't know. I was referencing Tiger Woods originally, and I think I should just stick with that. If you guys have better names for this horse, then maybe. I don't think we're going to keep this one anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Goodbye now. And bring that horse back anytime.
Yeah, real good. Well, that's good.
Good boy.
All right, but now that we got him saddled, why don't we go ahead and save it another time. I'm going to load it so we can see if our journal entry worked. All right, looks like both of the entries got in there just fine. The buck and the doe, which I could go back down and get the other doe, but I think I'll just go ahead and grab that when I'm down there the next time I'm getting something, because I think I'm hunting the legendary doe, but I'll get the legendary doe if I come across it first. All right, let's head towards Uncle to continue on with the game.
You beat me to it, sir.
We really can't thank you enough. Oh.
Yeah, sure. Bollocks till the cows come home.
I came back into town to switch my saddles because I forgot to do that before the last mission, so I'm not gonna replay that just to switch saddles, but I went ahead and came back to town to switch to the Panther saddle because it's what the saddle I want the horse to have while we do the main missions here in the epilogue. And I wanted to switch weapons out as well. And there's a Sadie mission here, but we're not looking to start it just yet. So we're just gonna avoid no. We're not doing the mission yet. We just want to get to the. We just want to get to the room up here. I want to actually use the custom Lamat revolver I designed for the upcoming main story missions. Let's hope that it stayed the custom design I gave it before we ended the main game. I forgot to switch that and the saddle before the last mission, but I will not make that same mistake twice. I wanted to switch it up. No, wait. No, wait. Over here. Equip sidearm, and then we'll store this one in the locker. We'll keep that sawed-off shotgun. We need to get the dual Lamat and M1899s. We'll get them eventually. Cool, it kept the custom design I gave it. That's what I wanted. We'll be using Algernon's revolver and the last special revolver we can get that isn't the one you get for completing the main story of the game at some point, and I'll be wearing both of them during certain activities we do, like stranger missions and bounty hunting. Not that it's a big deal, but that's when I planned on wearing them. And I decided to use what I consider the best revolver in the game, personally, the Matt revolver, for the rest of the story. That's kind of like what I want to go with there. John's normal cattleman is good, but I'd rather have something a bit more personal to end it off with. Alright, now we can head over to Uncle's mission and start completing a couple missions there. Until I think we complete the toolbox is my plan.
Saddle.
Oh, have I not studied this horse? I guess I never realized I didn't study the horse. Very easy to kind of forget things like that.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
Here he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as week-old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine, whine, whine.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
The place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses. You loop that end around there. Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's get going. Now just pull.
This way! It's coming!
See? I told you it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay. You keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna tell you
Just
that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to. Let's go, boy.
Well, that was a really quick mission. I thought this was a different mission, but you know what? That makes sense. The gold challenge was completed in a couple of seconds, because there really was only a couple of seconds. And it looks like John, before he wants to go and look into building a house, actual house, he's gonna go come across Sadie. So we're gonna do her mission right after this.